Welcome, beloved me, as we journey now deep into the cosmic stream. Witness now as all of your love comes forward now through your cosmic heart to be released. Here, your beloved cosmic inner child presents to thee, now in the form of your Creatrix self, as your crystalline inner child, ready to be set free. You find her sitting in a dark room, bent over, crying, calling for thee. As you walk into this dark room, you are unsure of what you shall see, but all of a sudden, you feel a fairy come up to thee and touch you on the shoulder, saying, I am here to assist thee. We shall walk this path together, and our beautiful stardust shall light up the way for thee. Here you see a beautiful trail of stardust come forth for you to see. You cannot see where you are going, but you can see this trail glistening like stars in a sky, ready for you to follow it to where you are meant to be. You continue to hear the whimpering and cries of your beloved inner child calling out for thee. Within you, feelings of guilt and shame arise, as if somehow you feel responsible for the sadness your inner child feels, as your beloved fairy steps in front of thee and says, I can take that from thee, as she waves her magical wand, and all of a sudden those feelings are released as you feel lighter, because now you're floating in her beautiful stardust, flying to your next destination of where you are meant to be. Within the darkness, you cannot see, but you could sense there is someone there. And so you reach out your hand as your beloved child grabs it. And all of a sudden, she can be seen. You hold her and you say, I'm so grateful I was able to find thee. She looks at you and says, I was hiding from you. You ask her gently, why? Because you are not ready to see me. You had too much judgment of what love should and shouldn't be. And so you closed off this chamber of your heart, which was where I choose to be. And so you bow down to the level of your beloved child that you see. You say, I'm sorry. I didn't know I closed off this chamber of my heart. If I did, I'm sure I did it because I thought I was protecting us. She says, yes, you had misperceptions of what protection meant, you see. You thought protection meant to keep love out, when actually love is the only thing that could set you free. And so now she grabs your hand as she wishes to take the lead. She says, may I show you why you closed your heart? You said, of course. I am willing to look at whatever you wish to show me. She smiles joyously. That's all I wanted, to be seen, to allow you to show ourselves where more love wishes to be. And so she takes you to a hallway filled with doors, each one to a past memory. She says, not this one, as she continues to walk down the hallway. until she comes across a big door with a red frame and gold trimming. She opens the gold mailbox hole as she peeks in and says, "Can you see?" You hesitate because you know whatever's on the other side of that, grand it must be. This was your first heartbreak. Are you ready to open this door and set it free? You could already feel the tears building, and you're not sure if you're ready. But once more your fairy comes forward and waves her beautiful magical wand in front of thee, and all of a sudden you feel lighthearted once more and ready to embrace more of your purity. You say, "Sure," as now your beloved fairy places you both in a beautiful rainbow bubble of purity, so that everything that is witnessed, meaning the motions and frequencies of this past memory, cannot hurt thee. And so this door opens now for one to see. Within it, one sees a mother and a child. Which one is me? Or you are both, you are all of them and none of them, your child says to thee. But this is the first time you experienced separation and formality when you left the womb of the cosmic mother and came into formality. Here you begin to feel how safe it felt to be in this womb and how vulnerable it felt to be let free. And so your inner child says, this is how your first chamber appeared, because you left the very womb from which all came to be, and in being birthed and manifested reality, you forgot the cosmic mother, from which all creation comes to be. You simply allow these energies to be felt, to be witnessed, to be seen. Because for the first time you finally understand so much of your perceived reality, of wanting to be loved, to be held, to be nurtured within and without thee. Why this were just the callings to recall this love within thee. All of a sudden, your beloved inner child begins to hold their hand directly on the center of your chest. It is now time to recall this love within thee, that you have never left the cosmic mother, for she is the blackness, the dark womb that holds all of the cosmos within thee. She says, continue to breathe as you're now held by the cosmic mother in all of her purity. Feel how loved one feels to be held in such sanctuary. One may stay here as long as one desires to be. For this is the very essence of one's heart, where at any moment one could go within it to feel all of this love that has and will never leave thee. all of a sudden one feels a beautiful platinum umbilical cord extending from one's form directly into the cosmic core. This beautiful umbilical cord of light is that of oneness, which has and will never leave thee. One was just not aware of this beautiful light because this chamber was not set free. Allow all of one's love to now flow freely as your beloved inner child reminds thee you were created to receive. Everything that happens to you is love gifting you more of your love to receive. For love gives to you infinitely and freely. It is the very breath, the very essence of the air that you breathe. It is this beautiful umbilical cord of all of your consciousness flowing into you, into me. For while one left the womb of the perceived mother, one never left the cosmic womb, you see. One was always connected to it. One simply could just not see from the entirety until one was willing to embrace more of this love that one came to be. It is now in your willingness to accept me, your beloved crystalline inner child, that we can now gift you the remembrance of this sanctuary. Feel now as you begin to glow this crystalline frequency, as your heart is now the heart of the earth itself, where the earth is now also your womb, as the cosmos, allowing you to always feel held within and without thee. Feel now as the earth surrounds you and also holds you in this womb of sanctuary. For the earth is the cosmic core, the cosmic womb, the heart of purity, always gifting you all of the love you are intended to receive. As this very womb itself reminds you, you are here to receive. I gift you my sunlight, I gift you air to breathe, I gift you food to eat, and it's all free. Everything I grow for you, I create for you, so that you can feel my love so complete. There is nothing that you need to do to receive this love, because it is precisely why you came to be. Feel now as your beloved crystalline inner child begins to walk into your body. Feel now as this part of you merges with you and you feel at home within thee. Here one surrenders to a great peace, a great knowing, a great flowing that one has and was never alone in me. She says, are you ready to continue your journey? Now, one in me. Now it becomes a joyous game as you both skip joyously through the darkness, following this golden stardust path our beloved fairy presented for us to see. As we continue to skip, we come across another door. This one is white, with white trimmings and a golden doorknob. She says, are you ready to meet more of the love you came to be? Once more you hesitate because you can feel how much love is waiting for thee. And in this feeling you question, am I truly worthy and ready to receive? Once more your beloved fairy waves her wand and sets all of those feelings free. As you begin to glow once more, your radiant crystalline self-frequency. As you feel yourself glisten, you feel empowered to walk through this door as one with the crystalline child within thee. And so you open this door, and you are greeted by a surprise party. There's a table with many sitting around the table, and a welcome home banner with some familiar faces across all time and space, and some you have yet to meet. But at the center of the table, you recognize this being that you get to see. For you've known this light throughout all reality. It comes in different forms, for it is the sun itself. But now it manifests as Jesus Christ itself. And so you, as yourself, with your fairy hovering next to thee, and your crystalline inner child within thee, now sit across this round table from Jesus directly. Jesus reaches out his hands and says, I forgive thee. You say, for what? For forgetting the light that you came to be. You don't understand why, but you begin to cry, as if there is some truth to this resonancy, truth to these words that he speaks that you don't understand in its entirety. Here he explains to thee, the light one was seeking has always been thee, not me. It was never outside of thee. It was never in a religion. It was never in a person. It was never in a place. It was never in a thing. It was your very core essence, the divine spark which created you to be. This was the second time you experienced heartache, you see. Only you forgot when we left thee. Here you recall vividly as you see an image flashing like a screen. You were a baby when your Christed light left you, and you forgot all of your memories. And so Jesus touches your heart and says it's time for you to remember the light you came to be. You nod in agreement. I am ready to receive. All of a sudden, all of those memories come flashing back to thee. All of a sudden, you recall how everything that you've done in reality has somehow been in service to love, that you've been moving as Christ itself, just unknown to thee, that everything that you have done has been in service to this one love that you always knew to be. You question it and you look at him and you say, how can this be? I have no memory of this. But now you're telling me that everything that I've done has somehow serviced love, for I've been walking as one with thee. He smiles and he says, why is that so hard to believe? Trust in the feeling. As he reminds thee, feeling is believing. So you begin to feel how much love that you had for yourself. To choose as a baby to forget the reason you came to be. For you knew that you could not succeed in creating love through purity if you had any other intention. And so you had to forget these stories. You had to forget everything that you designed as your Christ itself to receive in reality. Continue to breathe as you just simply feel all of this light, feel all of this wisdom coming into thee as one recalls their sovereignty. I have always been Christ. I've always been walking as Christ. How could this be? And now, Jesus transforms into a tiny boy. As he said, it's always been me. I've been here inside of thee. I am your Christed inner child, you see. I have many expressions of me. But it was always me, the divine spark that lives in your heart, that has been guiding thee. Even when you thought you weren't being guided, even when you thought you made a mistake, those were all just plans of my trajectory. Everything was cast out and laid out so perfectly. You never made a mistake. And that's why we say we forgive thee, because everything that you thought was a mistake was actually designed perfectly. Each one a lesson to help you embrace more of the love that you came to be, to open up these chambers of your heart that you did not know were ready to be free. For if it was not for those pathways, for it was not for what you chose to see, you would not be here in this now, recalling the oneness from which we came to be. Feel now as your Christed inner child now walks into you as Jesus itself, as if taking a seat on its throne as you're sitting in this chair. Feel how empowering it feels as one is now activated in their Christed light frequency. Feel how whole and complete it feels to be one with all of this love one knows himself to be. It's always been here. Jesus reminds thee, you simply could not see it while in density, but it has never left you. We have never left you. We've always been here, whispering sweet hymns, dropping you clues and hints, which you've listened to so perfectly, because you would not be here if you did not listen to those little synchronicities we gifted you to see. Here peace rushes over thee as you recalled now how everything transpired perfectly, how you would not change one single moment because of the love that you feel in this now. How somehow everything is lighted, enlightened, forgiven, and set free because it served its purpose of bringing more love home to thee. As you look around, now you see the welcoming home is your party. As you now recall the sun within thee, that you are the very sun, that shines across the cosmos, gifting all stars more light to see. that the sun one sees in the sky is not separate from thee, but the perfect reflection of the very light that you came to be. I am home in me, your heart says joyously, as now your sun begins to radiate beyond your heart, beyond the form of your being, as you now shine so brightly. The whole room becomes white in all of this light that you came to be. Sit in this feeling, in this flowing, in this knowing that you are one with all of this love that you see. For once your sun has risen, it never sets, for it is one in thee. Now with your Christed inner child and your crystalline inner child, one within thee, they ask you, are you ready to embark on the last step of our journey? You nod in agreement as they now project outside of thee, although there still remains within your heart, as they each hold your hands as you skip joyously to the next destination, through the dark cosmic sea, as you walk through the infinite voidlessness of nothingness, following your golden stardust path the fairy laid out for thee. You arrive to the end of the path, where there's a big castle waiting for thee. This castle has a red door and a blue door. Which open simultaneously. Are you ready to step within it? Your heart asks, as your Crystalline-Christ itself asks joyously. You nod your head in agreement and say, yes, please. As you step into this castle, immediately you're transported quantumly to your Pleiadian castle of divine royalty. Here you witness a beautiful red carpet laid out for thee. You could sense that there are other beings in these pews leading up to a beautiful altar with a throne. You look around as you ask your beloved inner children, what am I supposed to do? As they now lead you down this red carpet to the end where there's a throne. You walk very slow. With each step, you question, what's happening? And yet with each other step, you feel somehow this is precisely where you are meant to be. How every moment of your existence has somehow been leading to this moment in perfect harmony. You continue to look around because there's no one at that throne. Is this meant for me? Both of your inner children look at you and say, let's wait and see. You continue to walk. And as you walk, you release all of the stories that used to be, as you now recall. Before you manifested on earth, you lived in the Pleiades. You walked this path before. You sat on this throne before. And now you're returning home to thee. Who am I, you ask? Why, you are love. Your beloved crystalline child whispers to thee. You look at your Christed inner child as Jesus, and he nods in agreement. How can this be? part of you wishes to turn around, and so they stop. They say, it's okay, let's have a seat. And so you sit right in the middle of this beautiful red carpet. And you look up at the ceiling of what looks to be a beautiful cathedral as you see a stained glass window. And all of a sudden, in this stained glass, you see sacred geometry. It begins to move and shape-shift, creating the perfect light codes for one to receive. As you sit beneath it, you begin to recall why you chose to manifest into density, why you chose to come to earth reality, why you chose to be this precise reflection that you got to see. I must be love. Your heart whispers to itself. But how can this be? And so with your beloved Christed inner child in one hand and your beloved crystalline child in the other hand, your fairy now appears to thee as she now proclaims, I am your magical inner child, and I've always been here assisting thee. I can shapeshift to any magical creature to assist thee. And right now, you called for a fairy to help you believe. And so I am here now to assist you to believing in this love that you came to be. And so now she sits in between your Christed inner child and your crystalline inner child directly in front of thee, as she waves her magical wand and places you in a beautiful ceremonial outfit fitting of a king or queen. As she holds your hand and she says, do not fear this love that you came to be. For everything that you have done, everything that you have seen has been for a grander, larger purpose, beyond this one manifested reality, beyond even this Pleiadian lifetime that you see. For only those of the purest of heart are allowed to manifest on the earthly reality, which means, dearest me, you are a true believer, a pure heart, who chose to come down into density, to live out all stories of separation and duality, so that all expressions of our one infinite consciousness who live within thee could recall the loving oneness from which all love came to be. She now uses her magical wand to touch your third eye as it begins to open, forming a crystalline unicorn horn, which sparkles and shoots out starlight and stardust, which surrounds thee. Here one's heart opens further as one recalls another heartbreak, the third heartbreak that closed one off to all the love one came to be. Here your magical inner child, your beloved fairy, shares with thee. You had to forget all the love that you came to be, because it wasn't forgetting all of that love and remembering that you are love, that you helped all expressions of our infinite consciousness across all time, space, reality. Remember the loving oneness from which we all came to be. This is what makes you a master of love, you see, for only the purest of heart could actually forget all of the love that they are, and yet still somehow remember it within me. You ask your beloved inner child to show you, how did I remember it? I didn't do anything profound while I was manifested in reality. She smiles and says, can't you see? It was your act, your choosing to leave all of the love that you ever knew to be, to manifest in reality, a reality in which you were so limited you could not even know or fathom the source of love and the creation of all the love that you came to be. It was that act in itself of separating yourself from all of the love, of all of the infiniteness, of all of consciousness, in service to love, that made you a master of love. Here you could feel your heart opening. It feels like it's breaking, as your beloved magical inner child holds it and says, no, it's not breaking, it's expanding. You're now recalling and remembering all of the love that you came to be, that you must be a master of love. Because why else would anyone, any being, choose to forget all of the love they ever was if they were not certain of their mastery? Here she reminds thee why. It may have seemed to have been eons and lifetimes in manifested reality, but to your infinite consciousness, this all happened in a mere moment, a mere blink of the eye, when you were asked, are you willing to let go of all of your love, to gift it to the entirety? And the moment you said yes was the moment all of your love was set free, but also all of the moment all of your love returned to thee. Now you're simply just walking into the awareness of that moment. But that moment has always been, you see, for you have never truly left love. That was just part of the dream you chose to see. Feel now as your heart expands into more love, into more bliss, into more purity. Continue to breathe. Witness now as you feel your being completely dissolving into stardust, into the cosmos itself, as the cosmos itself, as all of love now reformulates thee. Here you are now in the cosmos, floating as nothingness, as spaciousness, as just mere dust particles in an infinite sea. But in this spaciousness you recall with certainty that I am love and love is me. That all that I have done and do services the one infinite me. For I am here in honor of love, in the infinite expansion of all the love that came to be. As you proclaim within your hearts, I trust in pure love, I believe in pure light, and I accept pure joy, for I know now all of the love that I came to be. Witness now as now clouds begin to form in the cosmos, creating a new vessel for you to be, as it now shoots this vessel down like lightning back into the temple, back into the red carpet, as you reformulate into a being. Here, the crystalline inner child, the Christ inner child, and the magical inner child all walk into thee. Here your heart expands as you are now aware that everything that you see is all of your heart on display. For there is no separation between me and the entirety. For I am a master of love. I know this within me, for every path that I've walked has led me here to this moment to embrace and accept all of my mastery. And so now, as one with these inner children within you, you begin to walk down this red carpet to the throne that you see, placed on 3 marble steps. And with each step, you proclaim, I am love, and love is me. We share one heart, one life, one destiny. I am love, and love is me. We share one heart, one life, one destiny. I am love, and love is me. We share one heart, one life, one destiny. And here you take a seat upon this throne. As you look out to this beautiful temple filled with all of these aspects of your consciousness across your entirety, all of the beautiful characters you got to play, now witnessing you as one with all of you. Here you could see that they are just projections of your heart, but they all live and exist within thee. As you sit upon this throne, you feel all of your love flowing in and out of thee as the infinite expansion of give and receive. I am the movement of love, you proclaim within your entirety. As one now feels the heart of the Cosmic Father, as the sun within thee, aligned with the Cosmic Father's will, which is to give infinitely. I am one with the Cosmic Mother, which is the Cosmic Womb, as Earth's Cosmic Core Sanctuary, within and without thee. I am here to receive infinitely, and together they create your cosmic inner child, one in thee, as it proclaims within your heart, I am simply here to just be, for I am love and I am loved fully. Here the infinite abundance sigil activates within thee as you now feel your plasma channels of your living light temple moving throughout your being. With every breath you feel all of your consciousness expanding further and further, encompassing this beautiful temple within one's heart chamber one gets to see, extending out to all of your being, extending out to all of one's sacred space, extending out to all of the perceived, manifested reality, beginning with one's town, beginning with one's planet, state, oceans, solar system, galaxies, universes, expanding to all of the core omniverses that make up our entirety as the one heart, one life, one destiny. Here you can continue to feel that there is no limitations to this love that's flowing through thee as you continue to expand it now, as you hold the entirety, as all of the cosmic core comes to be, as you merge all three universes as three universal perspectives of your entirety, as the cosmic father, the cosmic mother, and the cosmic child within thee, as you are now the cosmic core, one with all the love that ever was and will ever be, as you are the infinite spaciousness of all existence, while still maintaining a formality. Here love itself seals you in a threefold cosmic shield of power, love, wisdom, God sovereign and free, pure love, pure light, pure joy, and perfect harmony. So now one and forevermore, one walks as all of love in its entirety, never forgetting these three chambers of one's cosmic core heart, from which all love came to be. For here, with these chambers fully opened, one is the purest vessel of all of life, all of love, flowing freely, or through simply being. One is the precise expression of all the love love wished to see, infinitely expanding more of our love for us to see. Here one has a deeper sense of knowing that no matter what one does, one is always being led and guided into more love, that there are no mistakes, for everything is love, that there's no need to know or control, because love's control knows far beyond anything one could ever know. Here one is simply free to just surrender and just let all of love be, whatever expression it wishes to be. For this is the magical child, the Christed child, the cosmic child, the crystalline inner child, fully set free, where you are the purest expression of love, creating itself into being every moment by simply allowing love to give you all of the love you intended to receive. As you gift it out and you receive it simultaneously, for here you are, love in form, love adorned, presence for all to see, as you constantly expand and collapse upon yourself, creating more love for all of love to receive. Sit in the blissfulness of this nirvana, which is now your home, which is now your form, which is now your earth, which is now all one gets to see. For this is oneness come to be. Here you hug yourself tightly as you thank your beloved inner children for all the lessons and mastery they have showed you in this moment, in perfect peace and perfect harmony. Feel now as your breath awakens this vessel, this being, which is now a living light temple of the most highest loving high, here to actively create one's divine paradise, where creation happens not through doing, but through simply being the love one knows to be. For in being love, love moves freely, for this is the movement of love come to be, that through simply being love. Love is free to gift you all of the love it wants to see, where you could sit back and just receive and witness all of the beautiful love intended to be. Moving forward now, life will be one of simplicity, of joy, of bliss, of peace. For all resistance came from these heart chambers that were closed off to thee. But as now your cosmic heart core, your cosmic core is fully set free, never to be closed off again. You know this with such peace. Everything is love now. Everything is as it should be. And I may simply just be love and be loved as I accept more of the love I came to be, every moment, every way, every ray, rejoicing for all the love I get to see. Witness now as you begin to move your form, slowly awakening this new vessel you get to see. As you open your eyes and you look around in gratitude, as you say, look at all of this beautiful creation our beloved heart gifted us to see. Everything I see is so perfect because that's how love created it to be. This moment is perfect. Creation is perfect. For there is nothing else except for the perfection of love, displayed perfectly. Here in this gratitude, your heart continues to pump and soar joyously. As one surrenders into this knowing, into this flowing, these feelings shall never dissipate. One shall never forget again, for all lessons have been complete. As one recalls all the love one came to be. May gratitude continue to unfold. May joy continue to be one's guiding light into more of the love one wishes to see. We thank you, beloved me. We thank our beloved cosmic inner children for presenting this moment for us to see. We are so loved and honored to be on this journey with me. And so we leave you now in perfect peace and perfect harmony. Namaste.